Welcome to the Designer Molding Cut Length Training video. Today you'll be learning about what a cut length and balance order is and how it's to be completed. A lot of times customers who want small quantities of length molding can receive by FedEx instead of common freight carriers if it is cut to fit the FedEx maximum length guidelines. Most of the orders will be 10 to 40 feet long, and customers will give you specific instructions on how they want this molding cut. The packaging is very similar to that of chop orders. Be sure to always practice safety. Wear safety glasses and hearing protection at all times. Make sure that you follow the instructed equipment safety guidelines and never wear loose clothing around the saws. Keep the saw area free from clutter and be sure that you check that the saw is operating at optimum performance. Reviewing the order and pick ticket is very similar to the chop area. You'll want to make sure you pull the molding from the proper bin location that's listed on the pick ticket and review your pick ticket to make sure you have pulled the proper amount of molding. Determine the minimum amount the customer needs, as sometimes you'll need to add another stick. Read all instructions on the order and pay very careful attention to the special instructions. It's always great to check and double check the order. When inspecting the molding before cutting, you want to verify that you have chosen the correct molding by comparing it to the corresponding catalog page. Then unwrap the molding and look carefully for dents, twisting, warped molding, excessive knots, and poor finish quality. Make sure that all molding lengths match in finish and style and size, as some molding finishes can differ by batch to batch. All moldings have a very specific profile number and corresponding finish number that's normally separated by a dash, especially with the woods of Designer. They all start with a W. Once it's time to cut the molding, determine the length at which the molding needs to be cut and lay the molding flat on the table. Be sure that the saw is working properly and hold the measurement with the finger until you take it over to the saw area. Line it up closely to where your mark is, then be sure to remove your hand from where the blade will be coming through and passing through the molding. Slowly cut through the molding in order to eliminate chipping or damage to the finish. Then it's time to pack the cut length molding. Again, check that the molding was cut to the proper size and check one final time for the quality. Then make the shipping box 2 to 3 inches longer than the molding you just cut. Cut the bubble wrap about 5 inches longer. When wrapping the lengths of molding, be sure that you use bubble wrap to separate the two pieces. You never want the finish touching the finish of another piece of molding directly. Make sure that you wrap the bubble wrap tight around the pieces to keep them from moving around inside the bubble wrap. Again, this is done to protect the finish during shipment. Once you have wrapped the molding that you've cut, begin to place the packaging material inside the box. Be sure to leave excess packaging material overhanging both ends, and that the packaging material completely covers the bottom of the box. Next, take the flaps of packaging material and fold it back in to the inside of the box, covering the molding. Always be sure to use excess packaging material where needed. Again, this protects the molding during shipment. Use the fiber reinforced tape to tape the box tightly closed. Once this is done, you'll want to use the clear packaging tape to tape over all seams of the box. Once again, this protects the shipment while it goes through the process of the handling machines that is used at FedEx or Speedy. Once you have completed taping the box, be sure to write the customer's name and order number on the box. This helps the shipping manager place the proper label for shipping on the corresponding box. Now it's time to take the box to the scale and weigh the box. You'll want to be sure to write the weight and the box dimensions on the pick ticket. Once that's completed, you'll return the pick ticket to the shipping manager. Write the weight upon the box as well. Once completed, take the box either to the FedEx outgoing shipment cart or the Speedy. Congratulations, you just completed your first cut length order. Always remember, you make the difference in quality.